Today we describe or we explain how to change the password. Now, when you install a Linux distribution, you are asked to enter a password, and then you have the choice to log in automatically without entering a password. But that password exists even if you don't put it in. Now, there is a need to change a password in case of some unauthorized access to your computer, but also a password, it's a good thing to modify regularly so that you avoid an easy access by somebody who's not authorized. The other thing is, to change a password, to create a password, you need to respect some kind of minimal rules, which is you don't want to put any password made just of a word that you can find in a dictionary, because an attack would scan all the words in a dictionary against your password and find it easily. So you create a password mixed of letters and numbers and characters, like special characters, but not too long that you forget about it, or, you know, a fair password. Now, let's see how you do it. First of all, the password in Linux is stored, or Unix, is stored in a file called etc password. Yeah, if you go into this folder here, you remember change directory, where you want to go, root. There you have etc, huh? I'm using the pronunciation that's common in the etc, huh? etc. So etc, and there you have a file called password. You see? Now, what did I do here? I typed ls, you know, the command to list the files, but because I put the exact name of the file, it will only list that file. Then, now I'm going to add L to have all the information relating to more extended information. There it is. Okay, it's owned by root, but it can be accessed. So if you are root, you can access it. Let's see if we can access it. There it is. Now, in this file, there is all the information related to password. If you look here, you'll see root, user, daemon, all that. You should find the user I'm logged in as Morris. You see here, this line. Okay? This line tells me all about the user I'm in. So the use, and there is the password. Okay? X. So it would be too easy, no? That if you could access a file accessible by anybody, you could just read the password. The password is encrypted. You cannot see it, nobody can see it, so you can only change it. I only want to show you where the password is stored. If you don't have that file, see, this is the file, it's called password. Now, as there is a file called password, there is also a command. Let's go back to our main home directory. How do I know I'm in the home directory? I type this, see? And how did I get there? Because anytime you type cd without any other attribute or extension or option, you get into the home directory. There it is, pwd, it's the present directory. Now, having said that, how to change the password? To change the password, you type the same password as the file. See what happens? It says what you're doing. So password, it's the name of the file in which the password and other login information are stored, and password, passwd, is also the name of the command, therefore of the program that allows you to change the password. So if you type just password at your passwd at your prompt, okay, this is the prompt in your terminal, then you get this kind of dialog. Changing password for Morris. Morris, it's the user, the present user now, it's me. So I need to know the existing password, the current password. So if I do a mistake in typing my password, it looks for the password, it is cannot be, it cannot go further, the current password is not modified. But let's try again. If I enter correctly my actual present password, let me do it. There it is. It asks me to enter a new Unix password. So I enter the new Unix password. And then it asks me to retype the new Unix password. Why? Because it's evident. In case you had made a mistake, you don't remember, you confirm the password, you don't see anything on the screen, so you retype it to make sure that you type it what you wanted. Okay. Why unchanged? Because I didn't type twice exactly the same password. Can't. So do that. Sorry, passwords do not match. Password unchanged. So if the password had matched, now the password be changed. This is how you change your password using it. Easy, busy, but an important step. So stay tuned, subscribe, because this is going to be great. Step by step, you're going to become an expert in Unix, Linux. Have a great day.